Okay, so today we're talking about creating aliases within macOS. This should also work for Linux, but first thing we need to do is figure out which shell we're using. So the newer versions of macOS use ZSH, older versions use Bash. There's some differences, but for the most part, they're fairly similar in how they work. But I think the most important thing is we need to figure out which shell we're using right now. So there's a couple different ways you can tell. First is the up here at this kind of top of the terminal window, you can kind of see it says ZSH. And we can also do an echo and then just shell like that, all uppercase. And it'll tell us, oh, yep, we are 100% confirmed doing ZSH. So the next thing we need to do is see if our ZSH-RC file exists. If that exists, then we won't have to create one. If you're using Bash, it'll be bash rc, and I can show you, and it's going to be the same. So first thing we can do is let's just do an ls. We're going to do our home directory slash, and it's a hidden file, so it's dot, and it either be ZSH or bash. So it'd be ZSH, and I can do Z, and I can already tell you it's not there because it should be Z. RC in order to be bash RC. So let's go ahead and create that file. So we'll say vi and zsh rc. That's going to be a brand new file. So let's insert, and we'll do our first alias. So I have a script that I use to ping Google. Just pretend. So we say alias, and then we put a space, and then we say, I'm going to call the shortcut a PG, and I'll show you, this will make a little more sense here in a second. So, slash ping google.sh. So what we're doing is we're creating an alias here, so when we type in PG, it actually executes this program. So let's save it. So we're going to hit escape, write quit at the bottom there, and then enter. Now, if I do PG right now, it doesn't work. It's going to just go PG grep. If I do PG, it doesn't work. Now if I open up another window and I say PG, oh look, it works. So what's happening is every time the terminal launches, it loads that file in. So there's two ways you can do it. Of course, you could just start a new session. That's the easiest way. Or you can just do source, and then you can do the path to that, so it'd be slash dot zhrc, do that, and now if I do PG, it works. So you can do that with that. There's also a directory I wanted to set as a, so I don't have to say type cd slash, what is it, users shared, and say video, right? So I don't want to have to type that every time. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to grab this command, and then I am going to go back into our ZSH file, and I'm going to make another alias. So as you can see, these can do a lot of different things. So we'll say alias again, and we'll call this, what is this, shared directory. So we'll say shared dir equals, and then we'll put this in quotes again. And all right, so now, what was it? So we can do, so we can see, we have two aliases in there, but we haven't reloaded it yet, right? So if I say sdir, I get nothing. But if I do that source again, or start a new terminal window, it'll work. So now when I say sdir, oop. So let's change directory back to my home, so we can say pwe. So now I'm in users, my YT directory, which is my YouTube recording directory. And if I say sdir, then you can see it moved me to there. So these can be very powerful and launch a lot of different things. I think they're definitely worth investing a little time. The only downside to these are that if you were to SSH into something, all those commands would be gone until you exited that other session. So, so anyways, but you know how to move these around or carry them with you from system to system is a whole different video. But I thought this would be just a quick and dirty on how to do aliases. I should have, I'll try to have puppy videos at the end. Push the buttons you're supposed to push, and thanks for watching.